Have you ever wondered what would happen if the creatures whose fossils are locked away in museums suddenly returned? Those animals. The ones who flew through the air, yet their shadows made the ground tremble. Those who lived in the depths of the ocean swallowing ships whole. Or the fiercest hunters of the forests, with teeth sharper than death itself, whose mere rustling was the final warning. This is not a story. This is the past world that still hasn't vanished. Now let us take you to a time when humans were not the most powerful creatures, where fear and being prey ruled, and only the strongest survived. And here, from the depths of history, are some of those giant creatures that emerged. First, Megalodon. The ocean was calm, but there was something in its depths. It was so massive that its shadow alone could scare away entire schools of sharks. Megalodon was the true ruler of the ocean. 60 feet long, so heavy that a single collision could obliterate a ship. Its teeth were so big and sharp that with a single strike it could tear anything apart. Megalodon didn't just hunt, it came to play. It circled, scared, and then, in a single strike, ended everything. Scientists believe it vanished about 3 million years ago, but some mysterious sounds from the deepest parts of the ocean, like the Mariana Trench, have been recorded. Some divers claim they've seen shadows underwater that don't resemble any known creature. Megalodon may have vanished from history books, but the silence of the ocean depths remains. There, nothing is seen or heard. But who knows, maybe a shadow still swims, unseen, but felt by all. Because the greatest secret of the ocean is still hidden in its deepest corners. In second place, Titanoboa. In the forest, there is often a hidden fear. Beneath the trees, under the leaves, there is something unseen but breathing. But about 60 million years ago, in the tropical forests of Colombia, this fear wasn't just hidden. It was something that slithered, swam, and swallowed. Titanoboa, the largest, heaviest, and most dangerous snake in history. 48 feet long and so thick that even a railway locomotive would seem thin next to it. This wasn't an ordinary monster, it was a true giant. It could swallow crocodile-sized creatures in a single gulp. Titanoboa didn't just move slowly, it hunted with such force that even a human would be powerless in front of it. The fossils of Titanoboa were so well preserved that some scientists believe its DNA could still exist in living cells. Imagine if the heartbeat of Titanoboa was heard again in a lab? The city would become just a hunting ground for it, and humans would become just a twitch, which it would begin to swallow. Because fear never dies. It simply waits to return. In third place, Gigantopithecus, the real Bigfoot. When you hear the name, you imagine a large, furry, human-like creature. Often hidden in forests, staying away from humans, this creature has been a part of every myth. It was once seen in the Himalayas, and at another time, it was recorded in the forests of America. But this wasn't just a myth. Because in 1935, scientists found massive teeth and jaws in a cave in China. They were so large that not only would they dwarf humans, even modern gorillas would seem small next to them. This mysterious creature was named Gigantopithecus, or the giant ape. Gigantopithecus stood about 10 feet tall and weighed up to 500 kilograms, making it 4 times the size of a human. People said that when it walked through the forest, tree branches would snap, and even lions and tigers kept their distance. Gigantopithecus lived around 300,000 years ago, so during the time of our ancestors, these creatures roamed the forests. Perhaps humans saw them, and this terrifying image became the stories of Bigfoot passed down through generations.